When the Mercedes-AMG GT first burst into the scene a few years ago, many thought that the model would merely be a successor to the highly popular SLS AMG. It wasn't as powerful as the SLS, but the GT did have plenty of similarities to its predecessor. Over time though, the GT became less of a standalone performance car as Mercedes-AMG decided to use it as a springboard to launch a family of performance cars. And so here we are, recently removed from seeing the debut of the AMG GTC Coupe at the 2017 North American International Auto Show. Not only is the GTC Coupe's debut significant in that it becomes the sixth variant of the GT family, but just as important is Mercedes using the same occasion to announce cosmetic and engine updates on the entire range of GT models. For starters, all AMG GT models, from the GT to the GTR, will have one grille design now that Mercedes-AMG decided to give the entire family of models the AMG Panamericana grille. It's not as big of a change as some of the other updates in store for a lot of the GT models, but it does provide a semblance of unity among the models. The 15 chrome-plated vertical bars first appeared on the GTR before being used on the GT Roadster and GTC Roadster. Now, the rest of the family, including the GT, GTS, and GTS Roadster are getting the same grille design. Speaking of adopting from the GTR, another unique feature of the range-topping variant will also become standard across all AMG GT models. We know this feature is the Air Panel Active Air Management System, and it's physically represented by the vertical louvers at the bottom of the front bumper that can be opened and closed by an electric motor for engine cooling purposes. The addition of the louvers also means that the car's engine oil cooler has been moved from the front where the louvers are now located to the wheel arches. Last but certainly not least is the upgrade on the GT's 4.0-liter bi-turbo V8 engine that powers the entry-level AMG GT, AMG GT Roadster, and the AMG GTS. Improvements in power are the result of this upgrade, with the GT and GT Roadster getting output increase of 13 horsepower and 22 pound-feet of torque, bringing their total output up to 469 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. Then there's the AMG GTS, which also gets its own power increase to the tune of 12 horses and 15 pound-feet of twist. Do the math, the GTS now stands to get a total output of 515 horsepower and 494 pound-feet of torque.